Hello, and welcome to my WWE Baser channel update. I'm doing one of these on each of my main channels. The VODs channel's not getting one, just returning to uploads. They don't need an explanation over there. They're just there to stick a VOD on in the background and what have you, and that is absolutely fine. I'm good with it. But everywhere else, I think it would be nice to lay out a bit of a plan going forwards, and here is absolutely no exception. And I think like at one point I was actually thinking this would end up taking over as sort of like my main channel because it was doing quite well at one point for growth and views and what have you. It slowed a little bit, but so have my uploads, so that is understandable and reasonable. Now the reason why I decided to do channel updates across the board is because in exactly 6 months it will be exactly 10 years since I uploaded my first YouTube video over on EBEZASimsgames. However, coincidentally, today is also the 7 year upload, the 7 year anniversary of my first upload on this channel. So super appropriate to be doing a channel update over here. So we're going to talk about obviously the way the channel is growing and the way I'm going to try to grow it going forwards, and I would love your assistance. So at the moment, you've got my lifetime channel growth on the screen. This is the point here where I thought this could end up being the main channel. And it slowed back to sort of what rate it was before, but we had a real moment there, and I'll definitely be using some of my analytics to investigate that. Because we went from 69, nice, basically at the end of, well, where was this? Like the 12th of December, and then suddenly, like, it's doubled in a few months, doubled again in a few more months, and then it slowed up again. But it basically quadrupled in about 6 months, which, considering the channel's been around for 7 years, it did most of its growth in just that 6 months. So I need to have a look into that 6 months and what I was doing differently. And that's a big thing about these updates and the channels going forward, is there's going to be a bit more attention paid to just what you guys clearly want. Like, the analytics, you can view that as treating it like a business, but you can also view it as, this is the most cast iron thing I have of people telling me what they want. And as long as what people want to watch somewhat aligns with what I want to make, then awesome. Like, I'm not going to make a load of content just for the views and not enjoy myself, because that's pointless. But also, what's also pointless is just creating content for me. Like, you should make content you yourself would enjoy and whatnot. I get that, but there has to be an audience for it as well. Now, I should point out, because they are quite the divisive issue on my channel, people watch my watch alongs. They are consistently my most viewed videos over the entire history of the channel. They're the only ones that really spike the view count at all, if I'm being perfectly honest so far. So they will be continuing, especially, well, primarily, I would say, anniversary watch alongs. So I'm not going to give them all away, because that's just me rattling off a list, but just as an example, in July, we've got the anniversary of Bash at the Beach 1998. And I only do like 5 yearly anniversaries. I'm not going to be watching anything that came, like any event that happened 8 years ago in July, for example. It'll be 5, 10, 20, 25, or 30. For some reason, I don't like doing 15s. Don't know why. Just don't. But yeah, we've got Bash at the Beach 98. We've got Money in the Bank 2013. WCW Beach Blast 93. I bet that's going to be great. But yeah, there's going to be all sorts of watch alongs happening on the channel as anniversaries come and go. So if there's any you think I might miss, do feel free to let me know in the comments or on my social media. If it's going to be a 5, 10, 20, 25, 30 year anniversary of a show that I can easily enough watch and also point people to how to watch it with me, then do let me know. Also coming to the channel, I decided to do it over here just because Ebeza Plays Games' schedule got real busy real quick when I was planning it out. We're going to be playing AEW Fight Forever. Mrs. Ebeza bought me that for my birthday. I've not even opened it yet, so well, I say opened it, it's a digital, but I've not even like started the game yet. So we're going to be doing the complete Let's Plat. Is there a Platinum Trophy? I don't know. I've not opened it yet. But if there is, we'll be earning the Platinum Trophy. If not, then we'll just earn all the trophies and do all we can on the game. But yeah, we'll be doing that over here for sure. That's going to be... So, in fact, I'll talk about what content's coming, then I'll talk about how I prioritize like my scheduling. With the WF Warzone, that's not going anywhere, but it is going to drop to once a week at tops. So I'll talk about that in a little while. I'm going to be bringing back Total Extreme Wrestling. If you remember, that was like the running a wrestling company and booking it simulator, kind of like what Football Manager is to FIFA. TEW is to wrestling games, and I really enjoy it, and I want to bring it back to the channel, so that's going to be starting up again soon. Predictions for upcoming pay-per-views and shows and stuff, absolutely. Reviews of said shows, and I've also got some plans that I'm not going to expose just yet for like some different kind of content of what I have done historically on this channel, because, you know, try new things, and if they work, they work. If they don't, oh well, you tried. So yeah, all of that is what's to come. Now, in terms of the priorities, the dated stuff, the anniversary watch-alongs, for example, is going to be prioritized for two reasons. One, because they do the best on the channel in terms of views, but two, I would really struggle in my own sort of headspace to release an anniversary watch-along on a different show, on a different day. You know, oh yeah, it's 10 years ago. 10 years and 2 days since this show just isn't. No, I can't do that. It has to be 10 years. So that's part of why they take precedent. Then AEW Fight Forever. If there's no watch along, predictions, review, oh yeah, predictions and reviews, obviously they come under the same category. You have to do your predictions close to but before the show, and the review as soon as possible after the show. So again, they take precedent. But then AEW Fight Forever will be on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, because that's when AEW is on. So I figured that was a fun little schedule to do. So if anything else falls on a Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, there'll be a missed episode of Fight Forever. But, you know, I don't think there's a single week in all of July where I miss all three. Although that said, actually, maybe there is one. Yeah, the second week in July doesn't look like there's any space for Fight Forever. But every other week, there's at least 2 episodes scheduled, so yeah, there's going to be plenty of it. Warzone, that's going to be on Throwback Thursdays, again, unless something else happens to fall on a Thursday. And TEW is just kind of, I've gone with Tuesdays, TEWSDAYS, Tuesdays, as my little gimmick for that, and again, only when something else doesn't necessarily fall on it. I will switch up the priority. Like, say if I start uploading TEW and people are loving it, it's getting loads of likes, loads of views, gaining new subs, stuff like that, loads of positive comments, then absolutely I'll move it up the priority list and it'll become an every Tuesday no matter what kind of situation. You know, vote with your eyes, vote with what you're watching, you know, kind of thing at the end of the day. I won't create content I don't enjoy making. So if you enjoy a certain type of my content more than others, then, you know, spread it around, get other people to watch it, watch loads of it yourself. Let me know through the numbers that that's what people want to see, and I will respond accordingly. But yeah, basically that's it. I don't want to waffle on for absolutely ages. A, because, you know, I don't want to take too much of your time with just an update. But B, I've got to record 4 of these. So I want to keep each one reasonably concise. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any ideas for what might make fun wrestling-related content on the channel. I'm always open to new ideas. DM me on any social media, and I'll try to get back to you if you don't want your suggestion to be public. Like, you know, I'm open to suggestions, absolutely. You know, and if it sounds fun and it's something I can possibly fit in, then I'll definitely entertain the idea. Let's put it that way. But yeah, if you've been watching my content for a while and you enjoy what I do and you've never hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it if you would. That'd be great. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. The best month I had, I believe that's this tab here, for new subscribers was May 2021, which was towards the end of that, where is it? Of this, isn't it? Oh no, it's not actually. No, it's sort of somewhere in the middle of it. It's like right in that highest climb. Um, yeah, where is it? That's the best month, May 2021. We got 43 subscribers. I set a goal on Ebeza Plays Games to try and gain more subscribers this month than my best month, and I'm gonna set that same goal over here. So if you guys can help me out by watching my content, telling anyone about it that you think might enjoy it, leaving ideas for content that you think people might like, etc., etc., I would greatly appreciate that. Leave a like on videos, that helps with the algorithm and stuff like that as well. But yeah, I would love to hit more than 43 subscribers in the month of July 2023. So far, we're doing great, but I also haven't uploaded anything so far, so that's fair. I did do a little bit of quick maths. Let's have a look at our history. Where are we? Oh, I think I started too low, actually. Did I think it was 41? Yeah, I did. Oh, well. So the number's slightly off, but only by a few. But basically, if each month we beat the previous month, so that was my July number, which is out, it should be 44. So add 2 for every month, basically, and we'll get to the right number. But essentially, we'd grow in such a way that by the time my main channel hits 10 years, we'd be on 580 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 592 would be basically at 600 subs. And then 590. So that plus 24, we'd go over 900 subs by the time this channel hits 8 years old, which would be amazing. We'd have tripled in size from here pretty much. So yeah, if you guys could help me try and hit, like, it's not a super lofty goal, it's just doing one better than what I did before. Like, that's all I want. My goal is simple, is to upload more higher quality content more regularly. That's the goal for me. If you guys can help me with the growth, with the gaining this number, that'd be greatly appreciated, because, you know, I would love to share what I do with more people. So yeah. Anyway, for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ebeza, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.